Okay. I tried to do a battleground 2 times in a row, but I ended up wanting to make a video and talk about other things. So now we can do the battleground. Let's get our sharpening stone on. And let's see. I want to sharpen both of these. I just made a bunch of... Okay, we've got some time on that one already. I just made a bunch more sharpening stones on Rubius. That's another thing I forgot. If you need sharpening stones, send Rubius a letter in the mail, whether you want sharpening stones or the weight stones, because he can make them. +8 damage is awesome. Level 35, level 45, you know, around that range is really good. You don't get better ones of these, I think, until like level 60 from the honor vendor, and they give you armor pen. So yeah, I might add that in the description. So what is going on here? We are Alliance. It looks like it had just started, and we're already doing great. We've got 4 bases. There goes that guy. Yeah, this is actually going really good. This is going good. I'm looking forward to getting the parachute cloak, because we would just float down there. We'd float down, and while we're floating, we'd charge that guy. And a lot of times, I would expect people to not even realize that we're above them, because, you know, you don't always look into the sky, you know, depending on where they're at. Okay, we might need to go. I think we do. I'm going to go back to stables and try to defend stables, because he's going to go for it. I think we catch him. Or he turns around. I don't think he stands much of a chance against me. He is a warlock. There we go. I did waste my fear. I didn't really need to do that, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to go all out on him. Just let everything loose on him. We can kind of chill here for a while, so it's not that big of a deal. No one's really coming. You know, I do need some more pumpkins. I ran out of pumpkins. You know, I do all this stuff to get the gear and the sharpening stones. I could put some preparation into getting the better food, you know, the food that gives us stats. That might be worth doing. It's just a little tough for me to want to do that, unless I can buy the materials in the auction house at a good price. Blacksmith, blacksmith, blacksmith. Do we go to blacksmith? Maybe. We can reach stables. Okay, we can get there. We can try to keep an eye to see if anyone else is going for it. I think we catch him. Got him. Okay, I want to get back over to stables. I think they've got this covered. Let's go to stables. There's no one there. But there could be a rogue there. I doubt it. Maybe we hang out here. If anyone starts running that way, then we meet them. Meet them there. Yeah, pretty good so far. We could go for the mine, but if we go for the mine, we're not going to be able to see. We're not going to have eyes on stable. So if we did have the coordinated battlegrounds, we'd get a shaman or a hunter in here to do Farsight or Eagle Eye, and they could just scout out the whole place and tell us what's exactly going on. That would be pretty cool. Maybe do that. Maybe have one shaman, one hunter, whatever spec they want to play, and then maybe a couple of healers and some damage dealers and rogues. Damage dealers like warrior, paladin, and you know, some casters could be cool too. Some couple of mages. Yeah, and then some rogues. Just a thought, just thinking out loud. Warlocks are good too. Which, I don't know how, like, can you join Battleground as group if you're on a raid? Does that work? I don't know if it does. I feel like I remember fighting pre-mades sometimes on retail in Alteric Valley. Which that's 40 versus 40. So if that was true, you know, they had to have joined as raid. I don't know if you can do that. That would be incredible if you can. Because of the call board quests, I've got 2,200 arena points already, conquest points. So that's pretty cool. We'll get a good two-hander soon after level 60, if not right when we get there. Either a two-hander or a one-hander. If we're playing the gladiator stance a lot, then I'll pick a two-hander. We're missing the action. We're doing pretty good. Let's go this way a little bit. I think we'll go up here. If they take it, then we'll see if we can take it back. I don't know if they're getting the buff. I can't tell. Oh, he already has the Blessing of Might. So we still are doing good over at Stables. Stop going to farm. Farm bad. You know, I don't know if that's true, because we are winning, and you put so much pressure on farm that we get to keep these other bases. So that's my thinking around that. It's tough to say. I mean, maybe I would feel differently if I was over there with them. We don't have any health potions. We don't have any. We don't have the honor health potions or the ones from the auction house. I'll need to try and stock up after this battleground. Someone's kind of frustrated in the chat, battleground chat. We are winning, so I'm going to tell them. We are winning. We'll see if he says that. If he says anything back. We are winning. Maybe the pressure is good because we have other bases. That's my thought. We have 4 bases. Incoming farm. Holding 3 always better than going 4 and losing 2. Yeah, I don't know what you see. But I don't need to. I'm not trying to speak against him. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I was gonna say I don't know what you see, but whatever we're doing now seems to be working good. You know. And I mean that as in, like, you know, maybe he sees something that I don't see over there. That's good to see, you know. Either way, we're winning. Yeah. The chat is different. If we are in a Discord, if we did coordinated battlegrounds, I'd want to get people in a Discord because I don't like to type. I look down. I type slow. It's cold right now in my room because I don't want the heater on, and my fingers are cold. I'm going to be typing slow. I don't type very often. I don't talk to people in the game. I type slow. So I would get people in a Discord, and maybe we'd get a few leaders of some sort, you know. I wonder if it would be good to have some sort of ranking system for who you should listen to, or, you know, just throw us all in there together and just be like a collective, you know, everyone equal voice kind of thing. I don't know. Just thinking about it, thinking out loud. Alright, good battleground. We won. We get to complete the quest. We get to complete the quest. Which now, we have a lot of honor. We gotta go buy another piece. Okay, we're at 72,000. We've got the helmet and the chest piece. We'll go for another piece of gear. I'm not getting the weapons because I want to immediately go for the best, which is the arena gear, the stuff through conquest points. So I'm going to save my points. I may get the honor weapons at some point if I use my conquest points on another weapon and I'm holding on to that weapon, then and I need the other two, then I'll, yeah.
Good day to you.
Okay, which it's crazy, we only have one set. Same with the mages. Yeah, so we'll hold what we got for now. I've said it before in another video, but I'm holding out from buying all of it because I'm just being patient, I guess, and I don't really need, I'm not going to use this for a long time. And if they come out with a patch or something where the new set is coming out, where all of this conquest gear switches to cost honor instead, then I'll have some honor points left and I can buy it. That's why I'm holding on to this. And if I wanted to be really crazy about it, I would, you know, cycle through, buy a bunch of stuff, and then hold on to it for an hour and 30 minutes, and then sell it and buy another piece, sell it, buy another piece, and just cycle through. You could potentially have thousands and thousands and thousands of honor doing that. That's accessible to you. But that's just a bit ridiculous and not worth the trouble. I had a weapon that I was kind of renting through the conquest points on my shaman. Either I'd rent the two-hander or a one-hander and a shield. And I did that for a little while. I did get tired of it. I got tired of having to sell it every hour and a half after I'm done playing my character. Alright. Plus, then they increased the cap, so it doesn't really matter. Let's call this video done. I want to do another battleground, but maybe a little bit later. I do need to get the health potions, so we'll grab those. It'd be good if you could keep yourself stocked up with potions. If you're doing the battlegrounds, the potions are good. Yeah, the alchemy is good to get those potions, but also the elixirs are good. The guardian elixirs, battle elixirs. Those things are good. It just hasn't been easy for me to want to do that. I just don't feel like doing that. I feel like getting all the gear. I feel like doing the other stuff. I don't feel like getting the food. Maybe that'll change if I give it a try. I do have alchemy on my mage, so I don't know. We'll see about the elixirs and stuff. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.